Make your way to your yoga mat. Place your hands at heart center and focus on the person you lost today. Close your eyes. Extend your arms overhead and your legs long. Place a bend in your knees. Draw your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg long and flex your toes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Lower your knee over to your left. Extend your right arm out and take your gaze over to your right or to face the ceiling. Accept some loneliness in your life right now. It's normal to be alone, but try not to isolate yourself. Touch base with your friends when you're ready. Extend both legs long, then draw your left knee into your chest. Feel the stretch in your thighs. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Twist over to your right and extend your left arm long. Take your gaze to your left, or whatever feels comfortable in your body. What support group could help you cope with your grief? Could the group let you move through and process at your own pace? Are you part of a group? Or have you just been thinking about reaching out? Not to judge yourself about where you're at in your grief, but just some things to think about. Release the pose. Draw your knees into your chest and gently rock from left to right. Massage out your low spine. Draw your low belly in and up. Lower your feet down and pick up your right ankle and place it just above your left knee. Lift and lower your left foot a couple of times. Visualize your right knee moving away from your face. On your next breath, find stillness when your left foot lifts towards the ceiling. Select good company in your life. Look at your friend group, your lifelong friends, and your new friends. Tell them that you want some time to speak about this. Release the pose and place your left ankle just above your right knee. Lift and lower your right foot at your own breath's pace. What friend or friends have you been reaching out to at this point in time? On your next breath, find stillness as your right leg extends towards the ceiling. Has someone unexpected came up into your life and provided support to you? Has there been someone in your life that you would think would be there for you, but they're not? Not passing judgment on these friends. Once again, you're just collecting some information about what's going on as you move through your grief process. Lower the feet down, step them to the wide edge of the yoga mat, lower your knees to the right, and then lower your knees to the left. Windshield wipe out your hips a couple of times. You can put your arms in the T position or the goalpost position. Next time your knees lower towards the left, find stillness and pick up your left foot and place it just above the right knee. Take your gaze opposite or toward the right. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Soften the muscles in your face. Create space between the top and bottom rows of your teeth. Lower the foot down. Turn your knees over to the opposite side. Pick up your right foot and place it just above the left knee. Take your gaze to the right. Have you been getting plenty of rest in your life? Not only is grief emotional, but it can feel physically tiring to you. Release the stretch. And the easiest way for you, come to hands and knees. Hands in line with shoulders, your knees in line with hips. Inhale, lift the body. Exhale, lower. Cat and cow a couple of times. Notice that your feet don't creep in towards one another, but keep them also hip-width distance apart. Next time you puff up the chest, find stillness. Inhale, lift the right arm up and thread it through. Extend the left arm long as you thread the needle. Close your eyes and feel the twist in your upper back. Are you sleeping through the night? Release the pose, lift your left arm up and thread it through. Walk your right hand forward. Do you wonder about things as you lie in bed? What's been helping me is to get some movement in throughout the day. But where I'm at right now, I'm not sleeping most nights. Firmly press the hands into the mat. Return to hands and knees. Press the big toes together. Set your hips back onto your heels and walk your hands forward. Gently rest your forehead onto your mat. Even though I'm not getting sleep right now, I still lie down every night and close my eyes. I hope and pray that one day I can sleep a full night. Where are you at with your grief? Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Walk your hands over towards the right edge of your yoga mat and feel the stretch on your left side body. Acknowledge the emotions that come flooding into your thoughts. Walk your hands over to your left side of the mat and feel the stretch on the right side of your body. You may not like these highs and lows, but all you can do is let them pass through you. Are you moving along in your day and you're set off by a text message? I know I am. I realize my friends are coming from a nice place, letting them know that they're thinking about me. But man, those messages that say, "How are you doing?" Those are hard. Return back to center. Because the truth is, I'm not doing well. Come to hands and knees. Flip your palms and feel the wrist stretch. Your fingers should point towards your knees. Feel the stretch. How do you feel when friends check in with you? Do you realize they're coming from a good place? Are you surrounded by people right now? Or are you working through your grief alone? Release the pose. Extend your right leg long and bend and straighten the ankle a couple of times. Flex the ankle, feel the stretch. Close your eyes. Pick up your right foot and place it on the left edge of your mat. You can even come all the way off the mat and then look over your left shoulder. Feel the stretch all along the right side of your body. So you're joining me on this yoga practice today. Release the pose. Extend the left leg long, bend and straighten the ankle a few times. Have you been getting up and moving your body? Are you making time to just walk around? Have you gotten outside? Pick up your left foot and place it on the right edge of your yoga mat and look over your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on your left side body. Even though I don't want to get out of bed, I make myself get up and at least check the mail. It's hard to do that, but personally I'm setting up small things to do each day in hopes that one day I'll be able to do a little bit more and a little bit more, including making this video. Extend your left leg long and step it in between your hands. If you're using yoga blocks today, grab them at this time. If not, place your hands on the floor. Feel the stretch in your hips. And I want you to try to rest not on your knee, but just above your knee. Notice the difference between pushing into the knee and pushing above the knee. If you want a little bit more, take your left hand and clasp onto your left foot. Look over your left shoulder. Feel the increase in the stretch of your body. Have you released the pose? Extend the right leg long and flex your ankle. Have you talked to a doctor or a counselor? My doctor knows what I'm going through right now. So she's booked some additional appointments for me just to check in. Do I want to do this? Nope. But do I have to? Yes. Release the pose, extend the left leg long, and step it in between your hands. Use your yoga blocks. Rest the top of the foot onto the ground. And if you want a little bit more, take your right hand and clasp it onto your right foot and then look over your shoulder. But if you don't want to do that, just stay exactly where you're at, because wherever you are at today is exactly where you need to be. How is your day structured? Are you just laying in bed? I did that for the first few weeks. I literally just laid there. I barely used the restroom, and I know that's not healthy. So my next goal, release the posture, extend your left leg long, come forward and place your hands onto your blocks. I set tiny goals for myself, which was just getting up every day and taking a shower. And the next day I tried to do one more thing, like get a cup of coffee. But not every day is the same. It's not a checklist you can just work through. Everybody grieves differently. Some people keep themselves busy. Others have to slow down. Come to hands and knees. Extend your right leg long. Place a bend in your right knee. Lift the knee up and over and feel a stretch in your low abs. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you don't have to do this. Just place your knee back down on the ground. If you want a little bit more, thread your right foot through. And I'm using a yoga block to bring the ground closer to me as we set up for pigeon pose. Notice that the top of the left foot is pressed into the yoga mat. I'm pressed up high onto my hands as my hips are really tight right now. If you want to come down towards the ground, please do so, or use pillows or yoga blocks to prop you up to your comfort level. Again, remember, this is your yoga practice, so you might be chilling on the floor or way up in the air like me. It doesn't matter. The important thing is you're here and you're making time to get movement into your body. And right now, this is the hardest time for me to get to my mat. And I'm telling you, I don't want to be here right now. But I don't believe that she would want me to just lay in bed. Move your yoga block out of the way. Extend your left knee over towards your right and feel the stretch in your low abs. Firmly press into your hands. Soften the muscles in your face. And as your body calls you out of this, thread your left foot towards the right. Keep your right shin parallel. Place your yoga block under your hip where needed, or if you don't need one at all, rest the top of your right foot into the ground and close your eyes. I'm told not to make any major life decisions right now. It's hard. Something I did that I'm not proud of is I excessively shopped, which is not something I do. I blew through thousands of dollars trying to make myself feel better, and guess what? It didn't work. Have you done anything while you're grieving that's out of character for you? I would love it if after you completed this video, you told me what works for you, because I want to hear your story. Release the pose. Come to a seated position. Extend your left leg long, flex your ankle, firmly press all four corners of your right foot into your left thigh. Hip hinge forward, turn your palms up into a receiving gesture, and close your eyes. I've been writing in a journal called the Daily Stoic, which is making me think about certain things. The journal has some writing prompts in it. Release your legs. Gently draw all four corners of the left foot into your right thigh. Flex your right ankle. And sometimes I just completely ignore the prompts and I write her a letter. I hope she's listening. So what are you doing as a part of your spiritual practice? Are you writing? Are you talking to your loved one out loud? Are you talking to them in prayer? Release the pose. Roll out your shoulders a couple of times. Hip hinge forward. Flex your ankles. Place your hands on your feet and actually round your upper back today. Normally I like a straight, lengthened out spine, but today I'm giving myself to be easy with myself and round my upper back. Close your eyes and breathe through this. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release the pose. Shake out your upper body for just a moment. Firmly press into all four corners of the feet and hip hinge forward. Flip your palms up into a receiving-like gesture. I keep telling myself I don't like where I'm at right now. But in time, I will like where I'm at. And I'm giving myself grace. Are you giving yourself grace? Are you the type of person that buries it? Do you busy yourself? Do you let yourself feel your pain? Everyone grieves differently. We were told at the hospital that nobody grieves the same and everybody processes this differently. Extend your legs long, pick up your right foot and place it on just outside of your left thigh. Place a bend in your left elbow and take your gaze towards your right. Sit up tall. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. See if you can sit up taller. Release the pose. Place a bend in your left knee. Place it just outside of the right thigh and take your gaze towards your left. Close your eyes. Feel the twist in the opposite side of the body. Think of wringing out the negativity in your life, the negative self-talk. Wring out anything that's not serving you. Extend your legs long and gently rock your feet from side to side. The easiest way for you, lay down onto your mat and take a full body stretch. Clasp your hands up above your head. Firmly press into all four corners of your feet and lower your knees towards the ground. Feel the stretch in your hips on the floor. Think about how this felt in the seated position. Come back to the face of your loved one. Think of your favorite memory with them. Hold on to this. Grieving isn't to forget the person, but it's to remember them. Their life mattered, and it mattered to you. It's okay to feel sadness. It's okay to remember the love you had for them. Everybody has a different story. This is why we should be so gentle with each other. Pick up your upper body and move towards the right and feel the stretch on the left side of your mat. You never know what a person's going through in life. It could be someone at home, someone at the grocery store you haven't seen. Be compassionate to your neighbor. Life is hard. Pick up your upper body and move it towards your left and feel the stretch on your right side body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Return to center. Extend your legs long. Extend your arms up overhead. And the easiest way for you, come to a comfortable seated position. Draw your hands to heart center. And always, always commend yourself for making time for you. I hope you feel just a little bit better. Bye.